Oh, it's you. Suppose you're after some sort of reading lesson. Well, look, it's been a long week, and I'm kind of tired, and you might have to come back later. You're still here. Looks like you really want to do some reading. But, actually, that's a good thing, because reading is really, really important. It's not just that you're actually learning to read, but you can take that anywhere and you can start to read anything and find out all kinds of stuff and learn lots of new information. And reading teaches you how to write, because you start to learn how sentences are put together and what's some interesting words to use. And yeah, it helps with your vocabulary and your spelling, and suddenly you can, you know all kinds of cool words. And yeah, reading helps with everything. So you know what? Yeah, let's do a reading lesson. Well, let's go.
Hi guys, so here we are with this week's reading task. So thinking about what we just talked about, that yes, reading can also help us learn new words, what they mean and how they are spelled. So that's going to be our focus this week. I've gone back to our website and just updated a little bit for week 6, and we're going to do some word study activities. So as usual, you'll need to read for 15 minutes, and while you're reading, keep an eye out for a word that you're not sure about, or you're not sure how to read it, or you're not sure what it means, and you'll need to choose a word when you've finished your reading. So if you get to the end of your 15 minutes and you didn't come across a word like that, maybe find a book at the next level or a book that you've got at home, and find a word that you find a little bit challenging or you're not sure what it means. Once you've got your word in mind, hop onto my website and have a look. We've got 4 different activities to choose from this week. So you can press the play button again for each of them and it'll explain what each activity is. But very simply, this one is about the meaning of the word and writing a sentence about the definition or what it means. This one's about thrusting out the word, so probably better for maybe more simple words. Don't do really long, complex ones. You might find that's quite a challenging activity. But we do need to practice our thrusting out. And this one, again, probably a little bit, can be an extension task. It's about synonyms, which means coming up with words that have a similar meaning to the one you've got. So if you've got the word nice, you might have other words that mean something similar, like good or friendly or kind. They're called synonyms because they mean something similar. So that one's about brainstorming some words that are similar. And down here we just have a little one called draw it. So that's useful if your word is a thing or an action or something that you can draw, and that just helps us explain the meaning of a word, but we're just drawing it out instead of writing about it. So there you go. We have 4 tasks this week. So each day will be similar. You will be reading for 15 minutes, finding yourself a word that you would like to know more about or you found a bit hard to read, and choose one of these responses to do. So have a go at that, and we'll be doing the same thing all week.